Hello, everyone. I'm Gusanda Helios. I'm your host, and this is another episode of Her Impact. Today, I'm gonna talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness, if you don't know the term, is about being present and not being in autopilot. What it means is that you get lost in your senses, sensing your body, your thoughts, your feelings, and you are not present in your daily life, what you are doing. And mindfulness is a good practice for against a depression and this negative feelings we have because of our thoughts and our feelings, which at mindfulness says they're not real, they're just mental events. So to become uh, present, it needs some practice, of course, because from our how we operate is actually we are autopilot, and when we have bad feelings and bad thoughts, we react on them, and that make us stuck to the same, like a loop, to the same bad feelings because we try to remove them, but feeling bad or having bad thoughts is just natural, and they're just living themselves. We don't need to do anything. And so being that practice that we need to do to be have a better life, happiness and satisfaction about our lives, and not be so stressed as we all are in our daily life, we can do it by being observers. And that's why, working as a geologist, we are very familiar to be as an observers. So you observe what your thoughts are, your feelings. And geologists are doing that. They observe nature. And take some habits of geology actually can help you become to have a good mindfulness practice, to become present. What geologists do is they go in nature, which is one of the most important things to become, mindfulness. Yeah, nature helps you a lot, with your thoughts, your stress level, everything, to just take a hike. And when geologists go to nature, they observe. They observe the rocks, of course, because they study them. But because rocks are everything, around you, there's no specific bird they are studying. So it's everything around them. They are very present because they're observing everything around them. And that habit, being outside and observe everything, is one of the most important things in becoming present, and just be, just observe everything around you. And by observing, then you're not thinking, you're not feeling, and that actually helps you. It's a stress relief in a way. So that practice of being calm observer and watch everything around you and actually study them. Okay, we are doing that as a geologist, but you can actually do that too. Just observing anything around you, and in this way you can become present to your day, every single day, every single moment. Now that practice you can actually achieve it even in your home, to observe, your furniture, your art, which is much more fun. Your I don't know, library, maybe you like your bookcase, and you like to decor your house. So that practice, become observer and study nature, everything around you, is a habit of geologists do, and that is very helpful, and it can help you greatly in your mindfulness practice. So if you haven't heard mindfulness, it's really good to get some education, and I'll put some links for you to learn more about it if you want to practice yourself. Namaste. Make knowledge your superpower, and I'll see you next time with another episode.